What's up, everybody? Arthur here, arthurtut.com, and we're coming at you one more time, deep diving into Atomic Habits by James Clear. And today we're talking about how to ingrain a habit, how to take a habit and how to make it so just inside of you that you just can't help but doing it. And the key here is about rewarding yourself, right? Because what our brains are always looking for, our brains are reward mechanisms, right? It's always looking for that reward. And so there was a really interesting science experiment done where the scientists put a bunch of cats into a box, and somewhere in the box there was like a lever that they pressed the lever, and then the box would open, and then they could leave, right? And what they found is every time the cats were able to escape, they rewarded them by like giving them some food, right? And what the scientists found was that by rewarding the cats every time they did the good behavior of pressing the lever, the cats learned much more quickly how to find the lever and how to press it, right? Because suddenly there was this feedback reward system where the cat learned, oh, when I press that lever, I get the reward, I get food, yum, 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 meow, meow, meow. And so then the next time the cat was in the box, they would find that lever even quicker, press it, get the reward, and get out of there, because that brain is always looking for that reward mechanism, right? And so the key takeaway here is that whenever you're setting a new habit for yourself, to give yourself a reward afterwards for the fact that you actually did it, right? So for me, my big goal that I'm working on right now is making more sales calls, right? It's something, I gotta be honest, I'm just full vulnerability here, full transparency. Making sales calls is something that I do everything I can to avoid actually doing them, actually making them. And it's something I'm not happy with. So that's something that I'm personally working on and changing myself, right? And so what I'm working on doing is, let's say I say, all right, today I'm going to make 5 sales calls, right? At the end of that, I might reward myself by giving myself like a really like delicious maple mocha coffee. That came out funny. I don't know. For a while, I really got into like maple espresso, like espresso coffee with a little bit of maple syrup in it. Fabulous. But so that's something where I could reward myself, where it's like, okay, if I do the work, if I set the goal, 5 sales calls, and then I do those 5 sales calls, afterwards I reward myself, I give myself that delicious coffee, and now my brain says, you got the reward, you got the reward. That was, making sales calls was fun. Making sales calls was delicious. Making sales calls feels rewarding. I want to do more sales calls. I want to really get into it, right? And this is where you create that feedback loop where suddenly you learn to just love doing it, and suddenly that becomes your favorite activity in the whole entire world. And so that's where it's important to think of good rewards that you can reward yourself with every time you can complete an activity, whether that's food is typically a good one, maybe like a piece of like chocolate cake or something like that. Or even it could be something simple like reward myself with a walk around the block. You know, I'm going to go outside, I'm going to put my headphones on, or I'm going to take some time, find some like meditative space, whatever that might be. Listen to some music, put on like a favorite song, whatever that is that works for you. Find that reward that you can reward yourself after you've done the activity, and then you train your brain to love doing that activity even more, because your brain knows, oh my God, there's a reward coming. Throw your thoughts, comments down below. I love hearing from you. Again, I respond to every comment personally myself. It is just me, so throw your thoughts and comments. I want to hear from you down below. Like, subscribe, smash the notify button, and I will see you soon in the next one, guys. Coming at you.